AITA for telling my parents they owe my husband a real and heartfelt apology to my husband if they ever want to be invited to anything. I 27F met my husband Jamie 27M in high school. He was the boy with the bad reputation for dumb shit. And by dumb shit, I mean not stuff he did, but stuff he didn't do. Like going home or having an adult around him. His mom was an addict who didn't let him come home before 12 a.m. on any given night. So he'd spend his time in different places, which made adults think poorly of him. By the time people realized it was because he had a crappy mother, they judged him for her actions. My parents were some of those judgmental people. They'd see him out past dark and make comments. They were awful when Jamie and I started dating. I told them they considered themselves Christian and should be more understanding and welcoming of someone who didn't have a good home life. They'd say he wasn't trying, like he could do anything about his mom. They judged him for not going to college. They deemed him lazy for not going even though he held a job until he was 14 and with the help of the couple he'd worked for, went to trade school. My parents were so shitty about it all that we didn't talk for a whole year. Then they reached out via my siblings to apologize to me, and they appeared to accept Jamie and realized they had been wrong about him. Jamie always got along with my siblings. But he started to get along with my parents too, and it was nice. We got married 2 years ago, and we welcomed our first baby together in June. Last month, we had a big fight. They showed that they kept their opinions to themselves for this long, but they never saw Jamie as a good person. They always saw him as trash. And it all started because Jamie was alone with the baby for an entire day, and they were horrified I trusted him to watch our child without me there. They spewed such hateful things about Jamie that aren't true. He's an amazing dad and husband. He's not his mother. He has never been in trouble with the law. So the fact they spoke about him like he was some criminal, I was so pissed. I kicked them out and told them I was done with them. We're still good with my siblings, which is where this post is taking us. We started talking Christmas, and Jamie and I said we'd host them. My mom was trying to get my siblings to ask me if I'd come to Christmas dinner at their house with the baby. One sibling said Jamie and I were hosting. Upon learning that, my mom took said sibling's phone and called and asked me how I could leave them uninvited. I told her if they ever want to be invited to anything again, they will truly reflect on their actions and words and make a real and heartfelt apology to Jamie. But that is the only way, and it has to be real and to him and not me. I then hung up on my mom. My parents are now claiming I'm trying to blackmail them, which I don't think they truly know what that means, and a text I assume is from mom accused me of being disrespectful of my parents and saying you can't demand an apology. AITA? ITA?